Hello there and welcome. My name is Macon Maria and I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer, and we are on the fourth part of our series on the transfer You Are Enough. It's a Simply Said transfer, that's the name of the transfer, and it is a kit bundle that you can purchase from the Chalk Couture website. And we have been on a journey with this transfer to show you all the amazing different things that you can do with one simple little transfer. So, tonight, we're really kind of going out there. The hot glue gun is coming out. Not always my strong suit. So hopefully I won't burn my fingers off, and if nothing else, maybe you'll be a little entertained by the shenanigans that will go on here this evening with this transfer. So, very little actual inking or chalking. Oh, let's back up a minute. So here are the three things that we've made so far. We made the big sign, which is a 16 by 20 sign. We made the little sign, which is kind of the colors a little bit similar to what comes with the kit. And then we etched a mirror last night. So tonight, we are going to use fabric. And full disclosure, I have never chalked on fabric. I've only inked. So we're going to try it. It should completely work. I could ink it. I don't have to chalk it. The difference between chalk and ink is the permanent factor. Ink is permanent if you heat set it. But because this is something that's going to hang on a wall, it doesn't need to be heat set. It's not like you're going to be washing it in a washing machine. So you use ink on things like towels, t-shirts, canvas bags, pillows, anything that's fabric that you might want to wash. You can also use ink on ceramics, glasses, bowls, water bottles, all kinds of fun things that you then heat set them. And when you heat set them, you can wash them. So, hello Cheryl. Thank you for sharing it, and thank you for reminding me, because I always forget to do this. Hey Nicole, please hit share. And then you can get entered in our drawing. But if you share it sooner versus later, then people can see me while I'm live, if they want to see me live. So if you would please share my video, tell me that you shared my video, and then you'll get entered in our drawing for the end of our series. And at the end of our series, we are giving away this sign. So please, please, please hit share. You have to comment that you've shared so that I know you've shared. Otherwise, I don't know. So thank you very much, Cheryl and Nicole and everybody else, because I know you all share me so much. So I appreciate it. So what I did a little pre-work, because I was sure you probably didn't want to watch. Plus, in full disclosure, I was not 100% sure it was going to work. So, I have this circle. And I'll show you. And I got this at my favorite place. But these are in the $3 bin at Target. And you could use any wood circle. I like this because it has a flat edge. I also like it because the edge is painted, so it's finished edge. They call them chargers. I guess you could use it as a charger, but of course I'm not going to do that. The one that I've used here was actually wood color. It makes no difference what it looks like because I covered it in fabric. So any piece of wood, and it doesn't have to be a circle either. But I covered it in fabric this afternoon because I needed it to dry. So what I did was I took this circle, and this is my finished product. Let me show you a little further. I took the fabric and I put an extremely thin coat of Mod Podge on it. I am not a Mod Podge fan. I actually tried to use my spray adhesive first, but apparently my spray adhesive is a little old. I couldn't get it to come out of the can. I would have used just like spray adhesive and just put it on that way. But because I couldn't get it out of the spray can, I ended up Mod Podging. But super thin coat, and you need it to be a thin coat because you don't want the bumps, and you don't want the, you want to be able to feel. Not that anybody's going to go up to the sign and rub it, but, so I took this, put a super thin layer of Mod Podge on it. I took my fabric, and I just put it on it. Now, obviously, my fabric's not round. So I put it on it, and then I cut when it was dry. So it wasn't hard to get it to lay flat. It wasn't hard to get it to There were no wrinkles or buckles in it, so it was super easy to do. Way easier, actually, than I thought it was going to do. Originally, we were going to ink on the fabric, and I was going to put it in one of these embroidery hoops. But I gotta say, I'm not really crazy about these embroidery hoops. They scream my grandmother to me, and I don't know why, because my grandmother did not embroider, but I tried to adapt and overcome. So I took this super thin Mod Podge, laid down my fabric, let it dry afternoon, and then I came and I cut. And note, if you're going to do that, use the good scissors. Don't use the lousy scissors that I used, because it didn't do a very good job. But then I took a ribbon and I went around the edges with the ribbon, and perfectly, the ribbon was the exact width of my circle. So I just went around with the hot glue gun. I've had it out today already, and look, I still have my fingers. I went around the edge, and I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. So I'm going to take this pretty floral fabric. We're going to put the You Are Enough on it, and then I keep talking about my wooden flowers, so I decided we should probably show them to you. So these are the wood flowers that we are going to use, and there's all kinds of different ones. So you can see them. But they come in a variety of different colors. You can dye them yourself. They're very easy to dye. I have never dyed them myself. I buy them the colors I want them because I don't use them a ton. But people make bridal bouquets out of these. They do all kinds of anything you would use probably a silk flower for. So this is some of them. Now they come in colors. You can buy them in kits that have all kinds of, color themes. I think this was the Magnolia kit, but then they're dyed for you. And like these are like a thicker wood, where these are more of a paper thin wood. But I have lots of them. I love this blue color, which unfortunately just doesn't go with our color theme today. Sola Flowers. I believe it's Sola, www.solaflowers.com. And then it comes up like the Bowen Family LLC is the company that I buy them from. I'm sure there's more than one company that sells them. But, so what we're going to do is we're going to chalk the You Are Enough, and then we're basically going to take the transfer, and instead of putting the flowers on, we're going to make fake flowers, and we're going to hot glue them. Where do I get them? Sola Flowers. www.solaflowers.com is where I get them. And they are not expensive, and don't pay full price, because she has sales all the time, where she'll do half off the website or half off. She does a daily deal every day. So don't pay full price for your flowers. And they're not, I mean, like today, I think the daily deal was $6, and you got 20-some flowers, which is a lot of flowers. So you can definitely not invest a lot of money and buy some really nice flowers. So I'm just going to chalk the sentiment on, and then we're going to take our little greenery and our flowers, and we're going to attempt to attach them, because you all know flowers aren't my thing. So this little sprig of green I got at Hobby Lobby. They're 50% off this week. And I've just cut it apart to make them smaller. So we're going to hot glue them on. I'm going to do the green first, and then do the flowers over it, so that it kind of hides the stems of the green. So, can you see me? Yeah. Okay. So, let's get that chalk in, right? So I'm going to put my sentiment on. I'm going to make sure that I am straight as well as I can on the circle. I'm just going to measure, make sure that I'm straight. So again, if you would please share my video, you will get entered in the drawing, because I see some new people have joined us, so thank you for joining us. We're having a little bit of fun here with our Chalk Couture stuff and our 4th installment of the You Are Enough package. So, I think I'm straight. I suppose I should check from the sides too. Hey, Molly! 3. Okay. Alright, we're good. So, now because it's fabric, I'm putting it down a little harder. We've been using my stencil quite a bit, so he's not very sticky today. I probably did not left him out too long. So I might hit him with a disinfectant wipe to get him, if I can't get him to stick, because that brings back the stick in them. But it looks like once I'm rubbing it down, it's going down. Obviously this guy we've been using a lot, so he has been well loved. Yeah, I'm going to hit him with my... So, not a baby wipe, okay? Disinfectant wipe. Baby wipes take the stick off, so don't use a baby wipe. Baby wipes are wonderful, however, for your fingers and things like that. So I'm just getting them wet to reactivate the stickiness. That's all you gotta do. And I want to be careful because we're putting them on fabric, and so since we're doing it on fabric, I want it to stick really well because I don't want to bleed underneath. This isn't a chalkboard, I'm not going to be able to wash it off. So I got him wet, and I'm just airing him out. Did everybody have a good day today? You know, I said I wasn't going to go live every night, and here we are. But we'll slow down, don't worry. Okay, he's getting sticky again. So, we're just going to stick him down. Oh no, I got to remeasure. I should have marked off where the center was. But I remember the number, so we'll get there. Yep. Nope. That's the other thing you'll find, is he's fuzzed because I'm putting him on fabric. So the fuzzing is what makes him not sticky. And when you wash him off, you gotta make sure you get the fuzz off. Okay, so I should also think, before I spend too much time pushing him down, making sure he's on, is line up my flowers. But yeah, alright. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick peacock color. You know my peacock color. We've seen a lot of peacock this week. I thought it went nice with this really simple little floral pattern. So, I'm just going to put a little bit of chalk on, grab my squeegee, squeegee it on. Works just like a chalkboard, even though it's fabric. The only difference is you can't wash it off, because it's fabric. You could wash it off if it wasn't glued to a board. So if you did chalk on actual fabric, it would come off in the wash, because I can tell you I get chalk all over me most days. It comes right off in the wash. But because I glued the fabric to the board, it's not going to come off. Well, I suppose maybe if I wash the whole board, but you wouldn't do that because it's wood. Okay, so I'm just making sure I have all of my silk screens covered. The other thing, because I'm pushing it into fabric, is it's drying very fast because it's not a hard chalkboard. Ooh, this is so cute. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. I was a little worried about the color, but not so much anymore. Kind of loving it. Okay, so we're going to dry it. I better plug in my hot glue gun. Watch the fireworks begin with the hot glue gun, because I've gotten much better. I do have to say, I have gotten much better with the hot glue gun than I used to be. Do you remember the video where it was one of the very first times I did the hot glue gun? And I held it up and all the flowers fell off because it was still hot and I didn't wait for it to cool. No, it's the adventures of Maria and hot glue. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick dry job, and again, it dries super fast because it's on fabric. And I'm noticing, like, my Y, I didn't cover the whole silk screen. So it's not completely, looks a little distressed. That's the beauty, right, of things being homemade. Okay, so here he is, right on here. Sarah, you get chalk all over the place too? Yeah, I get chalk everywhere. There's really just no rhyme or reason to me. I'm not a careful crafter, very messy. Ooh, thank you, Carol. I love the color too. Peacock, it's just one of my faves. Okay, so, can you guys see? I'm going to start with the green. And the longer pieces with the bigger flowers. So we just have a little bit of green sticking out. I'm going to glue them on, and then I'm going to fill in with the flowers. I might glue some of the ends of the flowers down too if we need to, but I don't know if we're going to need to. Maybe we'll do 3 little sprigs on this one, 1 little sprig on this one, stick our pretty flowers in it. The other thing that having the greenery helps is the flowers, because they're really made for all kinds of things. You could stick some hot glue on the end of this and put like a wooden stick or floral wire, and that's how they make the bouquets out of them. I could cut that, but having the greenery, I can just nestle it down into the greenery, and it'll work just fine. Alright, so hopefully my hot glue gun is hot. I'm almost out of glue, so I'm going to fill it back up with glue. Hopefully I won't get glue everywhere. And I'm just gonna, it's not really hot yet. Stick him down and not stick my finger in it. Isn't that the key to hot glue gun? Do you guys, am I the only person that burns her fingers off constantly with hot glue? I can't be, right? Okay, maybe I am, but I'm sure I'm not the only person that has issues with hot glue. So we're just sticking them down as I just stuck my finger in it. But it's my finger now, so I'm not screaming in pain yet. He doesn't want to lay down. His leaf is in the way. There we go. Just turn him. We'll get him to stick down. The other thing that the flower will help hide is the hot glue that we're putting down. I really have no idea if this is going to work. If this works, we'll give this sign away. If it doesn't work, we won't. We'll find a different sign somewhere else in our little endeavor. So I'm just holding it down while it cools so that it dries. Okay. Hot glue on my fingers. And another big old glob. Hot glue. Okay. The other thing I've learned is I got this new fancy board for Christmas that I love because it cleans up so nice, but it's glass. I tend to drop things. I've noticed, like, I just kind of throw the scissors and stuff. I'm going to break my new pretty. So the next video you see where it's not there, you'll know I broke it. Okay, so we got our glue in, or greenery in. Stop sticking my finger in it. Carol. Okay, thank you, Carol, for making me feel better. It is one of the joys of hot glue, I think. Never really used hot glue until my Chalk Couture endeavor. Okay, so this guy, we're just going to stick him over here all by himself. Oh, you know why? He has a little... The other thing I learned is it's a lot easier to cut them with wire cutters than it is to cut them with the scissors. I learned that one the hard way. I used to try to do it with scissors. So, I'm just going to get this corner over here with our greenery so he can start to cool. And then we will stick in the flowers. And then we'll be done. I'll put a little hanger on the back of him. And we'll be good. So, my husband the other day commented on one of my videos. He's never done that before. And I called him at work. I'm like, did you watch my video? He's like, well, came back from lunch and was, had a few more minutes before I needed to go back to work, and you popped up. Like he thought I was live. It was an old video. And I jokingly said to him, I said, well, you just had lunch with me. You didn't notice that I had different clothes on? And his answer was, you have the same clothes on that you had on. And I did. One of my very many flannel shirts, that I'm in love with. My Costco flannel shirts. Okay, so we're going to start kind of positioning. Look at how pretty this is. Hopefully you can see it with the right angle. Okay, too bright. Look at how pretty that is. And that's wood. Isn't that cool? They're just the prettiest little, look at this little tiny rose. pretty there. Only I put the green too close to the words, so now they're going to want to cover up our pretty words. We don't want to do that. There we go. We'll stick them this way. So I know I said last night how many times flowers aren't my thing. And then I kept going on and on about my wood flowers, but I do love these flowers. I'm not a silk flower person, just because I don't really know how to use them. I've tried. I should take a flower arranging class. It's something I've always wanted to do, take a flower arranging class. Okay. So we're just going to kind of stick these guys around the greenery with our little friend the hot glue gun. Not burn my fingers up. You guys are quiet tonight. What do you guys say? Anything interesting? So, the Simply Said transfer, as you all heard me say every night, is on the Chalk Couture website. www.chalkcouture.making.maria or www.chalkcouture.com/making.maria is how you get to it, and it's under the deals and specials tab. It's $34.99. You get the transfer, a really cool hexagon board for paste colors, and squeegee. It's everything you need to make it. And it's just one of our many, many transfers. And on February 4th, I'm so excited, we're coming out with 128 brand new transfers. Aren't you excited? I cannot wait to see what fun we're going to have with all these new transfers. They do it twice a year. They come out with a new catalog, and February is our date. So I'm very excited about that. Maria, you would be proud of Sarah and I today. We chalked during work. You chalked on your classroom whiteboard? How cool is that? Oh my gosh. So you guys need, I'll send it to you, the happy birthday. Would you guys use the happy birthday transfer? It's this cute little cupcake that says happy birthday, and I've got some teachers, and what they do is they chalk it on the kids' desks when it's their birthday. And I think it's, okay, I'll give you a little preview of, wait, if the flowers fall off, it means it's not dry yet. So this is what we've got so far. So basically all I've done is I've taken the transfer pieces that came with the transfer, that are here somewhere, that we chalked, these pieces. I've taken these pieces here and recreated them with actual flowers. And they're probably too close to the words, but that's what we're making. Although I don't think much can beat the mirror we made last night. I think the mirror is pretty close to the top of coolness. Should we put some more little ones? Okay. Do you think we should put some more little ones in here? They're kind of facing down. Let's stick some more in. And maybe get this, if we get this guy to stick up more, he won't cover the words up as much, too. Ooh. Hello, somebody's messaging me. Sorry, I forgot to turn my volume off. So we're going to hold this down to get him out of the words a little bit more. And then we'll probably stick a couple little guys in here to fill him out. My sister says you always do threes. Oh, look, Lori. You're right, Lori. You always do threes. Or odd numbers. So we're going to do 3. And that did work. That got him out of the words more. So just sticking our hot glue gun everywhere. Getting him to, so you can see the words more. That would be awesome. That would be fun. Okay, it's super fun. It's just this really cute little cupcake. I have one teacher, and she does it on their I've had people do it also, like on the bathroom doors in the kids' bathrooms at school. Some of the, you know, uplifting and powerful sentiments, because it's chalk. It washes off. Now, I say that, and then I'll say that today there was a post I saw, somebody chalked their front door, and it was a metal front door, and they chalked it in red, and red is just like the worst color to get off, and she's gonna have to repaint her door. They say with a like a Mr. Clean eraser on that kind of surface you can get it off. I don't know if the lady tried that yet or not. Okay, so now I added more. So it kind of got it out of the words a little bit more than it was. So this is our cute little sign. Look at how adorable this is. I should use these flowers on everything. I love these wood flowers. Do you think I need more green? Or do you think I need green over here? You love the three-dimensional look. Thank you, Carol. I think I need some green going in that direction. Just a little bit, not a lot, because there's only 2 pieces of green on that side. So there's a delay from when I talk to when you guys type, so I'm going to cut it off anyway, but you let me know. I think I need one more. Yes, Lori, I agree, Lori. Okay, good. We're going to stick one more. Oh, perfect. We're just going to stick him right in there. Get him in there. Oops. Stick him in. I think I might have just glued him to the flower instead of the board. So, share our video. Sarah, we need to talk to our boss. Maybe we can buy some of our favorites for this. I would say, check your, we want to test your bathroom doors before you do it. Make sure it comes off. It should, wholeheartedly. And I've seen people do it in, but I would hate to have somebody do it and then have it not come off. Okay. I got 3, 3, 3, and 3. Here's our pretty sign. Florals are in. The floral pattern fabric, I've heard, is in this year. So, thank you for sharing my video. Share, share, share away. At the end of our series, which we have several more installments of our series, we will give away our signs, because now it's plural. We're going to give away more than one sign. But we're going to give away this one that we made the other night. This is very similar to what the transfer kit that you can purchase looks like, with the exception of it's a hexagon board, and the colors are exclusive colors to the kit. I can't buy the colors, so they're turquoise, cool mint, and chartreuse. They're really cool colors. I tried to do something similar, but they're not these colors. And it's a hexagon board, which is really cool, also exclusive to the kit. So, we're going to make several more signs with this transfer before we do our drawing. So every time you share the video and you comment that you shared the video, you get entered in the drawing. So you can have 5 entries if you enter all of them, or share all of them. So just comment that you shared, share away, and tell all your friends about this, how much fun we're having here. Just making some quick little easy signs. So this is our You Are Enough. Thanks so much for watching me. I'm Macon Maria. I'll be back same time, same bat station, or whatever that saying used to be from Batman when I was a kid. Same bat time, same bat station. Something like that. Have a lovely, lovely evening. Oh, hey, Kathy. I missed your comment. It went up already. But thank you for watching. We're going to give this sign away, too. So you have an opportunity to win if you hit share. Thanks so much. Have a lovely night, ladies. Thank you so much for watching me. See ya.